Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Meatman 1914, and I'm trying something different. I did one MacBook uh, interface, I guess UI tweak, just showing some basic things, and I said, well, I think I got a little bit of understanding about how to use some of the screen recording and video stuff and the new QuickTime 10 on Snow Leopard and Max. So I figured, let me not start doing reviews of my favorite football team, Steelers. As you can see clearly, from my Palomalu background. Um, so I said, let me just put a review together. My pros and cons, outlook, why we played good, why we didn't play good, and leave it up to the people to comment. Agreeing with me, not agreeing with me, sharing different things that they may have felt went good, didn't go good, whatnot. So my first off, I had to do a list. I know, but that's definitely not the list right there. My Steeler review list. The pros of the game, even though Hines Ward fumbled, he has to be one of the pros because year after year he continues to make the big catches. He continues to hold on to the ball. He's the quintessential possession wide receiver because he makes every catch around him. I know the fumble will shock a lot of people because he doesn't fumble often, but just one of those things that happens. Santonio Holmes has emerged as a big play wide receiver. The speed and the hands are second to basically nobody in the NFL when he can get open. Uh, Truly a game-changing wide receiver, and his stats were great on Thursday night. The defense, even with the loss of Palomalu after the first quarter or partway through the second quarter, the defense played inspired. The linebackers played well, even with the injury to Timmons, keeping him from even playing at all in this game. I thought Fox did a good job stepping up, and I felt like Clark did a good job coming in for Palomalu. I felt like there were some lapses in the defense here and there, but overall, keeping Tennessee to 10 points and basically stuffing the run all night with one of their better running backs in the league, Chris Johnson, basically being ineffective, was a good job. And last, points per game. 10 points a game, I don't care who you're playing. Worst team or best team in the NFL is always good because, generally speaking, if Pittsburgh can keep it to 10 points a game, you're not going to beat them. And, you know, that's just how it goes. Now, on some of my cons of the game. Let's say, can we run the ball? I don't know. That's going to be an issue all season. I think Pittsburgh fans or just fans of football in general are used to seeing Ben Roethlisberger running around, you know, crazy, just avoiding the sacks and doing his super extended pump fake like he does, and just keeping plays alive. And so they don't really notice sometimes that we have blocking issues. But running for 40 yards, 30 yards, 50 yards per game does not steal football, and we're not going to be able to beat some of the higher offensive rated teams only scoring 13 points a game. So definitely getting the run started back is better because I think Ben threw the ball 43 times. That's not typically how we win games. And so I think getting back to that will, definitely help that even that out. And the second issue is, can we block? I, like I said, don't know. We have a lot of young guys up front, and I think that'll be an ongoing issue. But we'll see. Sometimes, week one, people are still getting jitters out. People are still getting used to their positions. People are still getting acclimated in systems and whatnot. So, we'll see how they do um, in Chicago on the 20th. And last, can we survive without Troy Polamalu, and will turnovers be a big problem? Ben threw 2 picks in the game. One of them at the end of the half, I think, obviously not indicative of really throwing a pick because it was just a Hail Mary attempt. So I don't think that'll be a big issue. I think as long as we can get the run started up again, we don't have much to worry about in terms of turning the ball over the same amount. But surviving without Palomalu is a big deal, especially with plays such as this right here, where Palomalu.
Merriman, but then again, forget that. 2nd down and 5. Here's Collins back to pass again. Going deep downfield into traffic and wide, an interception. One-handed by Troy Coleman.
As we see, dynamic plays from a dynamic player. And as good as anybody can be in the NFL, as good as any other player could be, there's something you're going to miss with having somebody else in there besides him. So, like I said, we'll see. Key injuries, obviously Troy Polamalu, he'll be out for 3 to 6 weeks I'm hearing. So really that could be anywhere from 2 to 8 weeks. I have no idea the severity of the injury. I don't think even they do yet until all tests come back. And then Lawrence Timmons, one of the better linebackers in the league, a faster linebacker, is still out. Fox played well, but I don't know if we can continue to think that Fox will play exactly at Timmons' level. Plus, we need a better pass rush because there are plays that we rushed this game. We're not getting through, and without that, I think that'll put Carter, who is Palmer's replacement, kind of like out to dry because he hasn't played that many snaps. Palmer never is out, and so basically it was just the issues that I think could prevent us from being a Super Bowl repeat at the time. But like I said, we got the win. We go to Chicago, who's a better offensive team than Tennessee. So we'll see. Check back with me, subscribe, leave comments, corrections, anything that you may think can help this videos go better. I'm open to suggestions. I'm never against any kind of advice. So thank you guys.